So far, we currently have 3 stations already closed, but next month, 4 more stations are slated to close, making it 7 altogether, and that will put the entire city at risk. This is one of the fire stations that have been closed here in Oakland to save money and what is a $129 million budget deficit. There's no fire trucks in there, they're all in storage. And as you can see, this station was already broken into. That's a petition they're doing to keep this station open. There's a QR code. Look, they got one of these old school vending machines. Is that Tony Stewart? I wonder if it works. Very nice houses around it, but they're also in very high risk. This is one of 3 fire stations that have been closed recently, just last week. This must be for their trucks. Look how large the houses are here. Very nice. That's where an abandoned car was set on fire recently. A big risk here in the city is all of these stolen cars that are used for crimes. Sometimes they're set on fire to get rid of the evidence. We're in Grass Valley in the Oakland Hills, where 2 additional fire stations have been closed to save money. A lot of the mountain terrain here is very similar to what's in LA, with windy streets, houses tucked in the mountains, places that are hard to get to, and that makes 3 fire stations that are currently closed. 1 was already closed, and the other 2 were recently closed just last week. This here is another fire station that has been closed. Oakland Fire Department, Engine 25, gone. It just recently closed it last week as well, just like fire station number 28. Same thing over here as well. There's nobody inside and no fire trucks inside. Everything's gone. Look at the views they have from here. You can see the bay out there. Just a few months ago, back in October, we had a really bad fire here in the Oakland Hills where a few houses burned down, a lot of people have to be evacuated, and if these 2 fire stations weren't open, it would have been a different story, just like LA. These fire stations are placed strategically to help each other, and if they're not around, it could be a disaster. One fire station has its designated area, but if another one needs help, they can go help out. In this case, they can help their area and other areas. Fire department here in Oakland is very busy. Last year, answering over 180,000 emergency calls. They have daily fires, structure fires, medical emergencies, encampment fires, car fire, and reducing the number of stations is not helping. Back in 1991, we had a terrible fire that burned hundreds of houses, displaced a lot of people, and took some lives. And of course, we don't want that to happen again. I think that we should be getting ready and prepare for any emergency, and closing stations is not the way to do it. The city of Oakland will save $5 million by closing these stations for 6 months, and I don't think it's worth it. It's a big gamble. It's more than a gamble. It's Russian roulette, because every life-saving second counts, and having this station closed will delay firefighters by 10-15 minutes. And that is a long time if you're in an emergency. Every 30 to 60 seconds, a fire in a house can double or triple. That's how important response time is. Look, this one has 2. 1 for gas and 1 for diesel. And this here will be station number 3 that's been closed here in Oakland. Oakland Fire Department, engine number 10, closed. Now this one's been closed for a while, but it has no plans to reopen. That makes 3 firehouses closed in the city of Oakland, with 4 more scheduled to close next month, making it 7 fire stations closed here in the city of Oakland. These budget cuts are not only affecting the fire department, they're also affecting the police department, who is shrinking even more, from the already understaffed to only about 600 cops for the entire city. The fires in LA are proof that it's no longer a wild fire season. It can happen year-round. The fire doesn't know what time it is. If the right conditions are met, fire happens. And now that it's becoming even harder to get fire insurance, I can't imagine having the insurance company in the phone and they're saying, "Are you in the Oakland Hills where the fire stations are closed? We'll call you back in 2 days." And they'll block the caller right away. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is gone. It's scary just to think all these fire stations are closed here in Oakland. Stay safe out there. Let me know what you think in the comments. Always check the description for additional information, and I'll see you on the next video.